really enjoyed the movie, guys. I'm going to begin by asking. I mean, it feels like a bit of a rite of passage for actors to try their hand in a kind of proper horror flick. How was this experience for you both?
Yeah, it was so fun. I loved it. I had such a good time. It was amazing to work with Natalie and Jess and all the cast and to play this really fun character. I love being a character. I think it's just the best. I went to drama school when I was younger and it was something I always wanted to do. And yeah, just that it was just the whole kind of holistic experience was just amazing living in Budapest for 3 months. Was it 3 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just fantastic. I just loved it.
Oh, it was in Budapest, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, the magic.
I absolutely loved doing a thriller horror movie. I thought it's like your worst nightmares and you like kind of playing out. You get to like sort of, yeah, like in a way work out like what you would do in that situation or something. I don't know. But I think what's so fun about horror storytelling is that it's like, and it's really true for this movie, it's like this kind of slow burners where you kind of have to really kind of place the beats and plant seeds, and that style of storytelling is always really fun to do and interesting because you really get into the subtleties or the nuances of the script or the scene, and yeah, I just enjoy that immensely. And then we got to do the kind of costume, like the vampire stuff, the big kind of set pieces too, and it's just so like theatrical and like dramatic, and yeah, it's great.
So exciting when they first get the blood out.
Yeah.
What? Like a child. I'm like, oh, big blood.
Yeah.
What did they use instead of the blood? Because it looked a bit like strawberry ribena, is what I thought it looked like.
Beetroot juice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they did beetroot. Yeah, they did like they had a few different kinds. Do you remember?
Because I had to drink so much of it.
Yeah,
it's kind of nice actually.
It'll be good for you.
Yeah, beetroot like.
And Nathalie, I was going to ask, I love how the film uses kind of old English sort of aristocracy as a kind of catalyst to explore horror tropes. And I just wondered, because you play an American viewing the UK, so you look from a kind of outside perspective. So the kind of eccentricity of Englishness is quite overwhelming to your character. How was that? Was that quite interesting for you to step out and view England from an outside perspective?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's funny how like often Americans view the UK and, you know, they sort of like kind of enjoy the, I guess in a way, like the tropes of Britishness or, you know, like Englishness.
Regal.
And very regal, like we have a monarchy and, you know, all of that. And so I think people kind of enjoy the sort of, they just sort of enjoy that grandeur, that sort of, you know, perceived grandeur. Obviously, like, you know, the UK is an incredibly diverse place with people from all walks of life. So, you know, that's not the main experience. But I think, I think it would be safe to say that Evie definitely kind of comes into this like slightly, you know, she even says like, oh, she says to Grace, like, oh, he's got a cravat on or whatever. Like, what does he want with me? Like, you know, she's sort of like that. It's that maybe the sort of like perceived Englishness of politeness and good manners is probably one of the reasons why she maybe went in the first place to meet this stranger. She was like, oh, he must, you know, yeah.
But I'm surprised she said yes, because whenever I get invited to things that I don't really know many people at, I always just say no. We've all been at those kind of awkward family weddings, not quite like this one, to be fair, but they're made easier, obviously, with like booze, food, and music. So I was just going to ask my final question: at a wedding, what's the one song you always shack out to, both of you, on the dance floor?
Well, the Electric Slide comes out at every family occasion. So,
I mean, honestly, you get enough champagne in me. Whatever's on.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time today, guys. Best of luck with the release of the movie.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys.